Haiti, to the outside world it's poverty, protests, and hurricanes, but that's like judging a person by the scar on their face. The truth is messier and far more beautiful. Here, women run the markets, the streets, and sometimes the spirits. A wedding isn't just a ceremony, it's theater. Voodoo? Not black magic, more like black resilience dressed in white. This is not a vacation spot. This is a country that survived what others couldn't, and every meal, every song, every dance still carries that weight. In this travel documentary, we'll explore 15 mind-blowing facts about Haiti that the world didn't expect, and the last one may just stay with you forever. 15. Haiti, the small country with big wonders. Just 675 miles from the southern coast of Florida lies a country so different, so raw, it feels like another world. Haiti shares the island of Hispaniola with the Dominican Republic, but the two sides live very different stories. While the east draws tourists to five-star hotels, the west holds mountains cloaked in mist, coastlines kissed by rough waves, and villages where time refuses to hurry. Haiti. Most people think they know the Caribbean, turquoise beaches, resorts, maybe a cruise stop. But Haiti isn't the Caribbean you've been sold. It's older, deeper, a place where people still carry the weight of revolution in their bones and pride in their voices. At just over 10,700 square miles, slightly smaller than Massachusetts, Haiti is compact but intense. 80% of the land is mountainous, and even though it has a tropical climate, higher regions like Kenskoff can drop to 50 degrees Fahrenheit at night. That's a Caribbean chill most visitors don't expect. As of 2025, Haiti is home to nearly 11.9 million people, most of them descendants of Africans who broke their chains and made history. This is the only nation born from a successful slave revolt, and that spirit still shapes every corner of daily life. French and Haitian Creole are both official languages here, not just for casual conversation, but for schools, government, and national news. Creole, once dismissed as broken French, is now proudly spoken by over 90% of the population. Look at the flag, red, blue, and white, owl with palm trees and cannons. That coat of arms isn't decorative. It's a reminder of a revolution that changed the world. And still, so few people know the truth about Haiti. Are you starting to see why this little country has such a big story? 14. The most distinct women in the Caribbean. What if the most beautiful women in the Caribbean never wear makeup? Step into any open-air market in Haiti and the first thing you notice isn't the goods, it's the women. They walk with purpose, their posture upright, their expressions calm and unreadable, no flashy clothes, no heavy makeup, just quiet strength. You feel it before you even hear it. These women are the heartbeat of Haitian life. In fact, over 90% of Haiti's informal economy, street markets, small trade, food stalls, is powered by women. They're called Madame Saras. And they don't just sell things, they build empires with nothing but grit and instinct. Some run entire credit systems without ever touching a computer. No invoices, no spreadsheets, just trust. Little girls here don't grow up playing tea parties. They grow up balancing water jugs, fruit baskets, even firewood on their heads. It's not for show, it's survival training. In the countryside, women walk up to 10 miles a day, barefoot, just to sell a bundle of cassava or a basket of okra, and they do it without complaint. You try that and see if your back doesn't beg for mercy. Legally, girls can marry as young as 15 in Haiti, and boys at 18. On average, though, women marry around 21, and many Haitian women marry foreigners, often from the US, especially Florida and New York. But here's the part that gets most visitors: the look in their eyes. Smile at them, and you'll get a nod, small, knowing, and far more honest than any tour guide's welcome. 13. Haiti's voodoo isn't what you think. Would you dare follow the sound of drums into the jungle under a moonless sky? In Haiti, that's not the start of a ghost story. It's real life. Voodoo here isn't the Hollywood kind. There are no needles and dolls, no curses in the dark. Instead, it's a living religion, rooted in West African tradition, blended with Catholicism and practiced in open fields, at waterfalls, beneath trees that have seen generations come and go. But don't be fooled by the calm. Voodoo in Haiti is powerful and at times dangerous. Some ceremonies involve fire, others test the limits of the body, the spirit. People have fainted, some claim to be possessed, and yes, there have been moments when the line between life and death felt paper-thin. What's even more surprising, the people leading these sacred rites are often women. Mambo female voodoo priests don't just perform rituals, they guide, protect, and even command spirits. In a world where women are often silenced, here they speak directly to the dead. Many memorize hundreds of chants and prayers. Voodoo is an oral tradition, no books. And the faith runs deep. Some Haitians go to church on Sunday and dance barefoot around flames on Saturday. No contradiction, just another way to reach the divine. Even devout Haitian men will stand quietly during rituals, not out of fear, but reverence. It's a sacred thread of Haitian culture that few travel documentaries dare to explore authentically. So if one night in the hills of Haiti you heard the drums calling, would you turn back, or would your curiosity pull you into the fire? 12. The most beautiful beaches in Haiti. Imagine trading a cup of coffee in New York for a stretch of sand so white it glows under the sun and water so clear it mirrors the sky. That's Labadee, Haiti's hidden coastal treasure, curled up on the country's northern edge. Though often mistaken for a private island, Labadee is a secluded peninsula leased by Royal Caribbean since 1986. Every cruise guest pays exactly $1 to step into what feels like a paradise. But Labadee is just the beginning. Haiti's coastline is sprinkled with forgotten havens. Down south, Port Salut invites travelers with its untouched charm, quiet, breezy, and blue beyond belief. You won't find jet skis or beach clubs here, just fishermen, palm trees, and waters clear enough to see the ocean floor. Want to escape all the noise of the world? Come to Île Vache, a tiny island where cars don't exist and time feels like it's slowed to a whisper. It's the kind of place where mornings begin with birdsong and end with the hush of waves. And if you're longing for color, head to Jacmel, Haiti's bohemian soul. In February, the town bursts alive during its Mask Festival, as locals dance through the streets in papier-mâché costumes, telling stories passed down for generations. For those craving raw beauty, soft light, and moments that feel unfiltered by the modern world, Haiti's beaches are less a destination and more a return to stillness, to wonder, and maybe even to yourself. Stick around till the end. There's a twist in fact number 5 that might just change how you see Haiti forever. What do you think it is? 11. Haiti's singing wood invention. In Haiti, music doesn't always come from pianos or guitars. Sometimes it comes from bamboo tubes and a whole lot of soul. You meet the vaccine, sounds like vaccine, but instead of curing diseases, it brings whole villages to life. It's a long hollow tube about 3 to 5 feet in length, usually made of bamboo, sometimes metal. You don't strum it, you don't hit it with sticks, you breathe into one end while slapping the outside with your palm. One tube, one note. Simple? Not even close. Because when 3 or 4 players stand together, each controlling just a single tone, they create an entire rhythm section, percussive, urgent, and alive. No sheet music, no conductor, just breath, teamwork, and instinct. That's how rah-rah music is born. Haiti's street soundtrack during Easter, when entire villages turn into moving festivals of sound. But it's not all celebration. In Voodoo rituals, vaccines are used to call on ancestors, to invite the spirits to join the living. Many tubes are carved with a loved one's name or painted in ancestral patterns, each one a tribute in wood and breath. And believe it or not, vaccines have traveled beyond Haiti. At global music festivals, musicians from New Orleans to Berlin call Thet, the wooden trumpets, from the soul of Haiti. Ever heard music made with nothing but air, wood, and love? This is it. And the dirt cookie that could save or slowly kill you. Would you eat a cookie made of dirt? In Haiti, that's not a dare, it's dinner. In the dust-sill corners of Port-au-Prince, especially in markets like Cité Soleil or Hinche, you'll see stacks of pale yellow discs. They look like cookies, but they're made from real clay shaped by hand, mixed with salt and margarine and dried under the scorching sun. Locals called them terre comestible, edible earth. These mud cookies sell for just 2 to 5 gourds, about 2 to 5 cents. That's less than a breath mint in New York, but for many families it's the difference between sleeping hungry and sleeping at all. Now here's the risk. Though this mountain clay is prized for being low in heavy metals, it's not lab-tested. It's dug, molded, and eaten, no label, no safety net. Some say it's clean, some say it's poison. But when your child is crying and your wallet's empty, what choice do you really have? And strangely, some Haitians who grew up on these cookies say they remember the taste fondly, like salty peanut butter or crumbly dry cheese. One of the most controversial facts about Haiti in any travel documentary, these cookies tell a story of hunger, resilience, and survival. 9. Saudou, the village where spirits still answer. There's a village in northern Haiti where people say the spirits still walk with the living. It's called Saudou, just 60 miles from Port-au-Prince. The name means jumping waterfall, and once you stand before its roaring 100-foot cascade crashing through thick jungle, you'll understand why. But it's not just the view that stirs people, it's what they feel. Legend says something sacred happened at this exact spot in the 1800s. No one agrees on what. Some whisper it was a vision, others say healing, but whatever it was, the place has never been the same since. Every July, thousands of pilgrims make their way to Saudou on foot, by donkey, sometimes barefoot. They carry candles, flowers, bottles of rum, even live chickens. They don't come for selfies or scenery, they come for answers, for blessings, for connection. There's no fixed script. Each group brings its own rhythm, sometimes loud, sometimes soft, always alive. In the US, religion and culture are often kept separate, but in Saudou they merge into one natural symphony where people, ritual, and wilderness all tell the same story. And if you stand still long enough, some say you'll feel it. Not the spray of the falls, but something older, colder, watching you from the trees. 8. Tap Tap, the most beautiful taxis in the world. Forget boring yellow cabs or silent subway rides. In Haiti, public transport isn't just a way to move, it's a moving masterpiece. They're called Tap Taps, not because of some fancy tech, but because when you want to get off, you tap the side, twice. That's it. No buzzers, no digital signs, just tradition. But what really makes Tap Taps unforgettable is how they look. Imagine a bus hand-painted from top to bottom with angels, Bob Marley, even Barack Obama, roofs covered in glittering mirrors, dashboard altars glowing with LED lights, windshields whispering Creole blessings like Bon di Beni ou, meaning God bless you. Western travelers often call Tap Taps BBC on wheels because you can tell a lot about Haitian culture, mood, and beliefs just by looking at one. That's the art of Haitian travel, cogniral, communal, and always welcoming. Each Tap Tap tells a story. You won't find two the same. They're part taxi, part art, part soul. Locals say they're Haiti's CNN on wheels because if you really want to know how people feel, look at what they paint. In the US, a bus gets you somewhere. In Haiti, it shows you who they are. Would you ride one, even if there's barely room left and no seatbelts? What's next? Something even more surprising, heartfelt, and wild. Let's dive in and see what Haiti's got waiting around the corner. 7. Life in Port-au-Prince. By day, Port-au-Prince is an open-air canvas. Along Grand Rue, nearly half a mile of walls are painted with political graffiti, recycled sculpture art, and murals that pulse with the rhythm of the city. Every brushstroke tells a story of resilience, of rebellion, of raw beauty. Venture into the historic neighborhood of Carrefour-Feuge, and you'll see over 300 gingerbread aisle homes, many from the early 1900s, standing tall with 6-foot-wide jalousie windows and hand-carved balconies like something out of a tropical Versailles. But it's after sunset when the city flips the script. In Pétionville, rooftop bars light up with live compas bands and neon-painted dancers, in barely their dresses, moving to rhythms you feel in your spine. The scent of grilled griot and sizzling plantains fills the streets, mixing with the perfume of rum and sweat. At Champs-de-Marseille Square, more than 400 street vendors arrive by dawn, selling pineapples, sugarcane juice, and hand-woven baskets, setting up one of the busiest informal markets in the Caribbean. Just a few blocks away, Marché en Fer cast iron marketplace, originally shipped from France in the late 1890s, offers Voodoo artifacts, handmade jewelry, and voodoo charms that tourists hesitate to touch, but locals carry with pride. And here's something most visitors never notice. Local DJs often adjust their beats in real time to match the passing rhythm of tap-taps rumbling down Pan American Avenue. In Port-au-Prince, even the traffic has a soundtrack. 6. A country with two national anthems. Haiti has not one but two national anthems. That's crazy, but it's true. One song belongs to the state, the other belongs to the people. The official anthem, La Dessalinienne, was composed in the year 1904 to celebrate 100 years of independence. It's sung in elegant French, a language most Haitians don't speak fluently. It plays at state ceremonies, on the radio, in schools. But here's the twist. Over 90% of the population speaks Haitian Creole in daily life. So while the anthem sounds proud and beautiful, the words often drift past like distant poetry. And then there's the other one, Haiti Say, an unofficial anthem passed from voice to voice, not pen to paper. It's not in government archives or stitched into flags, but you'll hear it everywhere, at weddings, street protests, funerals, football matches. It's the sound Haitians fall back on when the lights go out and the radio dies. When things get dark, it's the one they sing together by candlelight, like a vow to keep going. Today, many Haitian artists blend the two songs into reggae jazz or compas remixes, creating a musical expression of modern national identity. If you find this fascinating, drop a comment with the number 2. 5. Haiti's invisible money, the currency you can't see but still use. Imagine walking through a local market in Port-au-Prince. A vendor points at a snack and says, "That'll be $20. You reach into your pocket, confused, $20 for a fried plantain? But then you hand her a coin worth just 75 cents. She smiles, transaction complete. That's because in Haiti, money isn't just paper, it's a mindset. The Haitian dollar doesn't actually exist. You won't find it on a single banknote, but it's everywhere, in speech, in culture, in daily life. 1 Haitian dollar equals 5 gourds. So when someone says $20, what they really mean is 100 gourds, less than $1. That's not a scam, it's tradition. A mental conversion system rooted in economic survival, born during a crisis in the 20th century. Over time, it became second nature. Kids learn it as easily as learning to tie their shoes. 5 to 1, talk in dollars, pay in gourd. And here's the kicker. No other country does this. It's like a secret handshake between 11 million people. You won't find this in banks, textbooks, or tour guides. But mess it up and you'll either overpay or walk away hungry. So next time you're in Haiti, remember, the real currency isn't just money. It's knowing how to speak the language of value. And what's next? Wait till you see the massive fortress hiding in the mountains. It's not just a landmark, it's a message carved in stone. 4. Haiti's incredible landmarks. Haiti is a country where history, nature, and thrill all live side by side. At the top of a steep mountain stands Citadelle La Ferrière, rising over 3,000 feet above sea level. Built in the early 1800s to protect freedom after Haiti's revolution, it's the largest fortress in the Western Hemisphere. Some even call it the Caribbean's Machu Picchu, and honestly, they're not wrong. Just downhill, the Sanssouci Palace waits in quiet ruins. Once the royal home of King Henri Christophe, its European-style architecture now blends with creeping vines and birdsong. It feels like Versailles caught in a tropical jungle. Nature offers its own grandeur. Saute Maturine, Haiti's widest waterfall, thunders down limestone cliffs. The rising mist kisses the treetops and keeps the valley cool even in summer. And for a modern twist, there's the Dragon's Tail Coaster, Haiti's first mountain roller coaster. It shoots through the forest at 30 miles per hour, diving toward the sea like a wooden bullet. It's wild, unexpected, and unforgettable. Which of these places would you visit first? Citadel, Palace, Waterfall, or Coaster? Let us know. 3. Discovering Haiti's most vibrant festivals. Haiti isn't just a place, it's a pulse. And nothing captures that better than its festivals, which turn the whole country into an open-air stage. If you've only seen parades on TV, you haven't seen anything yet. Start with Haiti's Carnival in February. For one magical week before Lent, Port-au-Prince becomes a glowing river of sound and color. Picture Jean-Jacques Dessalines Boulevard packed shoulder to shoulder, foulards lit with LED lights. Dancers in hand-sewn sequins and brass bands shaking the pavement with compass and rah-rah rhythms. No fancy ticket needed, just grab a street mask and join the dance. That's Haiti, raw, welcoming, unforgettable. Then comes summer, and with it, the Festival of Drums. Across beach towns and mountain villages, drums thunder at 120 beats per minute. The rhythm isn't just music, it's memory, echoing the journeys of ancestors. Curious travelers can join a beachside drumming class or sway to the beat with fresh coconut water in hand. Haiti's festivals aren't performances, they're invitations. After all that, do you feel like packing up and moving here? Then let's head into the next part. How much does it really cost to live in Haiti? 2. The cost of living in Haiti. Living in Haiti isn't just cheaper than in the US, it's a whole different universe. In cities like Port-au-Prince or Cap Haitien, rent for a small furnished apartment can run around $200 to $300 US per month. Compare that to New York, where even a shoebox studio can cost over $2,000. Groceries, a basket of local produce, mangoes, yams, rice, beans, might set you back $10 a week. Try doing that in Miami. Even services like haircuts, laundry, or home repairs cost a fraction of what you'd pay in the States. And public transportation? Tap-taps and shared motos cost cents, not bucks. But here's the trade-off. Infrastructure can be hit or miss. Frequent blackouts, limited water access, and slower internet speeds mean you have to trade convenience for affordability. Yet many expats and locals say the slower pace and tight-knit communities make it worth it. All in all, living comfortably in Haiti can cost you around $690 per month. That's less than half of what it takes to get by in the US, and even less compared to the cost of city life in Europe. For older Americans looking to stretch their retirement and embrace something entirely new, Haiti offers an affordable escape with a heartbeat of its own. So, to be honest, would you choose to settle here? If yes, choose 1. If not, choose 0. Please share your answer in the comments. 1. Haitian cuisine, a flavor you won't forget. Haitian food is a bold, flavorful fusion of Caribbean soul, French elegance, and African heritage. At the heart of it all is griot, crispy, fried pork marinated in lime, garlic, onions, and native spices for hours. It's often served with pickles, a fiery, tangy slaw many Americans call Haitian kimchi. One bite, and you're hooked. Love something even deeper? Try tesso, savory fried goat paired with plantains and onion sauce, a dish older visitors often say captures the true essence of the Caribbean. On New Year's Day, don't miss soupe jomu, a rich pumpkin soup once forbidden to slaves, now a national dish symbolizing freedom. It's hearty, full of history, and deeply satisfying. There's also diriak jon rice cooked with rare black mushrooms found only in northern Haiti. It turns the rice black and earthy, often called Haiti's black truffle. On the street, Grab a hot marinade, a kind of Caribbean hush puppy, golden and crunchy, and to finish, sip Barbancourt rum crafted from pure sugarcane. Many call it the cognac of the Caribbean, a national treasure in a bottle. Haitian food isn't just delicious, it's historic. And in this travel documentary, we hope you've tasted Haiti's spirit through the screen. That's Haiti, raw, soulful, and full of stories that defy the headlines. From sacred waterfalls to $1 beaches, from dancing taxis to ancient flavors still simmering in village pots. If this changed how you see Haiti, hit like, drop a comment, and tell us which fact shocked you the most. We're just getting started. Subscribe now because the next destination might be even wilder.